See, I'm the harbinger of like whatever the fuck Southend is cooking.
3, 2, 1
up,
live.
You know?
I wasn't sure if you were an anomaly, yeah, or just part of the system.
I felt like I was,
We're on.
but I'm not.
Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining us for another week of Dungeons and Dragons. I am your humble DM, and these are our players. Really interesting use every week. Different use of the space. It's nice to be sitting up. You may recall that last week our party struggled, I suppose, with how to move on from their party members' death. They were introduced to a very small fey creature named Pocket, who sort of took up subservience to a mind. To a beholder.
I don't know about that.
In so many terms, there was a bit of tension between the party and this small person originally. Some crossbows were pointed at them, and some choice words were exchanged. But nonetheless, the party has found themselves traveling together through this dungeon. And after a bit of toil, trouble, a room filled with mazes, and a deep gulf in a hallway, you are able to find the patriarch of the Sunny family, Alistair Sunny himself. And with the help of the cleric, Elsha Irewind, you were able to restore Alistair to his former glory. And he is a stout and fearsome warrior. And you can tell Alistair would probably at least be one of the best fighters Blake would know of or has ever seen. And they're like well renowned within the city for their experience hunting creatures of the night, but most especially vampires. And they have given you as much information as possible about the tower and Earthamon, which hasn't been an exceptionally great deal. Nonetheless, you were able to erect a tiny hut with your new companion, Pocket, and with your rattled sorcerer friend, Copernicus Akarath. Find yourself surrounded by 10 quaggoths, which are tall, almost like polar bears, but with longer extended limbs and sharp claws, longer faces, and a single mind flayer, which, as described, is a, again, rather tall, purple-skinned humanoid with sharp claws and a almost octopus face, something like that. And it says, Alistair, I've come to finish the job. And then looks over at you, Pocket, and telepathically says, no, I'm just kidding. I don't even know who Alistair is. It's me, Castiel. And all of you can hear this psychically in your head. And the mind flayer says, oh, I'm really glad to see you.
Yeah, can I respond?
Yeah, you can respond.
Oh, Castiel, it's so good to see you. You gotta get me out of here, man. You gotta get me the fuck out of here.
I have strict extraction orders, my dude. I just need the gold. And I hate to be the one.
I already gave you the gold. I gave you the gold, and then I went to the thing. You were weighing the gold out. You have the gold. Don't you do this shit to me, Castiel. Don't you play this game with me. You think I have gold just to spare?
He says there's a 400 finder's fee. I had to travel through the plains to come and get you.
Did my boss pay you?
Whoa! Why can I hear you guys in my head? What the fuck?
Yeah, what the fuck? Why
And-
can you hear us in your head?
Copernicus says, yeah, there's no sense. This seems like a private conversation between you two.
It should be.
And the Mind
Copernicus?
Flayer says, no, we're all in this together. And he points at the 10 quaggots that have the group surrounded. Your bubble is still up.
Yeah.
And you think that it will be for another few minutes, maybe?
What is this? Are
Um,
they with you?
And the Mind Flayer nods his head. I'm just making sure that it goes smoothly. And he pulls out a sack of void salts.
Uh-huh. Look, I just want to
What
go
is
home.
going on here?
Look, I just want to go home. Like, this isn't about my job anymore.
Whoa, bro, if this is about money, we can sort something out. You don't have to suck any brains or set any bears on us.
He doesn't fuck.
Elsha.
This guy doesn't fuck. Wait.
Really?
Well, not business brains.
Elsha says,
looking-
yeah, I also have, and she pulls out 20 platinum pieces.
Holy sh!
Let's start.
What a... Look, I'm not gonna do anything weird for it. All right.
And
Pocket
says,
seems like he can't believe that someone would just like give away money to people
yeah.
for any reason. So it's like, I'm not gonna do anything weird.
Copernicus says, oh, I must have some gold. Not very much. Blake, Russo, do we have any reserve gold?
We do, but we were saving it for a resurrection.
I don't think
Can
that's.
we have a group huddle?
I gave you 80 platinum.
You.
My boss gave me 80 platinum to give him for the stuff.
Yes,
What?
that's true.
For
And
Buddy.
For, may I remind you, our delicious pastries.
There's no brains in
And-
that, right?
No! Just some salt that may have used some brain matter.
Oh God.
Apparently.
So you all get in your huddle. What do you say?
He's still speaking telepathically, so he can hear us.
Yeah.
But Blake's just like, I'm not really sure. Like, do we think we can take
How
this
much
guy,
do
or
you
do we
owe
think he's
him?
just? Yeah. What's the
We don't
money?
need to take this guy. He's my friend. Stop.
Okay. But are you sure?
I mean, there's quite a lot of them. They've definitely got outnumbered.
That's true. But we have
The
team
voice
spirit.
in your
don't
head
we?
says, it's a 400-pound plane hopper's fee. You have to understand. My hands are tied. 400
Oh, I
gold.
see. Hold up. Blake's gonna break the huddle. 400. That's fine. And
Well,
she's
Elsha's
going
already
to-
put 20 platinum down, so that's 200.
That's
So, like,
200.
Pocket looks at the 20, and then you say, 400 gold. That's fine. Pocket, like, looks up at you, like...
What can I say? I'm loaded. And Blake's gonna cautiously, very cautiously, like keeping her head away from the Brain Eater at all times, just like give the gold over. Probably
Yeah.
a little distasteful. Like,
And the Mind Flayer passes through a large sack with pink void salts and says, I put a little bit more in for you. Okay?
Okay, thanks. You're not doing me any favors. This is for my boss.
And at this point, you can hear code blue.
Oh, fuck.
It appears as if, yes, security level code blue is activated. Now rearranging rooms.
Where the shit are we
And
again?
You're in a dungeon.
Who's
You're in a
dun-
hallway.
I'm
more
like, I
specifically,
like,
a
I like
stone
ask
hallway.
out. I'm asking this out loud. Where the shit are we again? Whose dungeon is this?
a plane.
And-
Persimmons.
And there is a sprinkler, which appears to come from outside of the bubble, and against it, you can see acid begin to dissolve into the bubble itself. You can hear it.
Well, check
Oh,
this out.
shit.
Hey,
And
Castile-
the Mind Flayer,
I allow you in, and I make a new bubble.
well, it takes a minute to cast.
Yes, it does.
But you can allow Castile in
Yes.
and his 10 quaggots, and so they
I said
crunch
Castile.
in. Okay, that's fine, Castile. ducks in with you and says, oh, and the Quaggoths begin,
Are these your friends or are these your minions?
and Cassiel says, oh, they're real.
God damn it! Come on, let them in. I let them all in.
Yeah, and so it's all of you just crunched into this corner as the stone begins to. You can hear chambers moving around you, and you also hear some more intercom voice of note. Power Core Alpha is disconnecting. Now activating Power Core backup generator Epsilon.
Casto, can we go?
Custom power source, codename Oberon, is still active. Security measures Delta have been activated.
I imagine that's exactly what
Thank
comes over
you.
the intercom, like the
Yeah,
activated.
it's like a recorded thing.
That takes good enough.
Castiel, can we go now? Can we handle the money later? Can we handle the money when we get out of here? Can we go now? Can we handle the money later, Castiel?
The sprinklers stop going from the ceiling, and Castiel says,
Let's go.
Well-
We'll deal with the money later. Let's go.
we've got the money now.
Okay, that's great. Let's go.
And
What is wrong
Castiel-
with you?
Castiel says, oh, you know what? Yeah, I got the tuning
What
fork
the fuck
here.
is wrong with you? Let's go.
And he takes it and he dings it against his finger, and a little portal opens up, and you can see one of the like main intersections in the ladies' ward.
Well, this
Holy
is
Shit.
this is trippy. Okay, let's go.
Wait, can you take my dad?
Everyone, go! Everyone in the portal.
So like Blake's gonna turn to like our paladin and be like, "Aw,
Elsha says, I'm not sure that I'll be able to take on what's ahead alone.
Come in the portal. Let's go.
come with. It's
The
dangerous. Go alone."
mind flare jumps into the portal, and the 10
I do too.
Quaggoths follow.
I like grab onto one of the Quaggoth's fur and I just kind of ride it.
What are we gonna do, Blake?
Pocket, when you begin to make your way through the portal, there is a discharge of magic from the Elder Wand, and the pathway just dissipates in front of you.
Of course it does. Well, what else would I have expected to happen?
Well, that makes things simpler.
Yeah, it does.
My dad got
Makes
through,
it super
right?
simple.
Alistair doesn't make it through, no.
Waste my goddamn time and money.
Oh, little dude, I'm sorry. That's rough. And Blake's gonna like tend to the pocket too. She thinks is wounded by the older one, but probably isn't.
Pernicus says, well, it's not quite your money. We gave you that money.
Love this difference of approaches. Alright, we can
And-
see if we can find a portal with a Quicksilver. But that means we need to keep moving. You good with that, little dude?
Hmm?
Portal?
Are you gonna come with us?
Oh yeah,
Come on.
yes, I am totally coming with you.
Oh yeah, dude. High five.
And
Oh.
Elsha sort of looks over you with a cast of curiosity and says, I'm sorry that that path is not made for you.
Convenient, seems like. Pretty
I wouldn't
convenient.
have been cool with
I look
leaving
down
you
at,
anyway.
and Pocket looks down at Copernicus, who he will never trust again.
Did all the quaggots get through?
Hmm?
Was it just the mind flayer, or did all the quaggots get through?
Oh yeah, no, they got through
Quaggots
just
also
fine.
got
I even
through.
grabbed onto like one of the first ones that was gonna go through. They got through just fine.
You seem like you're having a terrible day.
I am. I am. Let's go.
All right with me? Come on, Pops.
So you continue your way through the hallway, and you can see that there's a slight different cast in the stone. It seems almost as if the pathway that you're going up to is a different dungeon or an altogether different space. There's a stillness in the air that wasn't quite present previously, and you make your way up a straight staircase that leads you to a narrow, crooked hallway that twists off to the right. And the stonework here you can see is a bit simpler and just different, flatly laid, not well carved or preserved. And there are two what look like securely latched iron doors, one going ahead in the hallway and one breaking off to the right.
Little guy, you seem
we-
quite wise. What do you think?
I'm I'm riding on your head, you big bird.
Then direct me.
Why?
Have you seen that movie?
No, I don't know what a movie is.
Damn. I haven't seen Ratatouille.
And I'm
This
quite
doesn't-
nettled right now, so don't ask me for shit.
Okay, fair enough. I say we go to
Flip a
the one
coin?
going off on the right. No need to overcomplicate it. Let's go to the right one.
Right's always right.
So you step into the room on the right, and it is mostly plush velvet, and there's a black couch, sort of a heart-shaped back, and a couple of horns coming from it. There's a small black tinted chandelier and what appears to be a red-skinned humanoid and sort of a mankini sitting demurely being tended to by presumably various other demonic creatures eating grapes and that they're being fed by their devil servants. And they just sort of blithely look over at you and say, "Oh, I guess you're the intruders then."
Strong word.
Sounds
Nice
like
work,
us.
Well, you should be aware, in the next room there's the mind witness and another one of those mind flare sorts conspiring.
Ooh. Can we avoid that, guys? I hate. Not to be rude to mind
Why are
players,
you
but
telling
I don't
us
like it.
this?
Ooh.
I've been forced to carry out servitude in the tower, but I have no personal attachment to Earthamon. Just a means to an end. Maybe adventurers with a certain caste find me charming, but... And he looks over at Elsha. I think you will find yourselves immune. Why shouldn't I help you? Maybe gain my freedom from it.
What kind of servitude? You seem very taken care of here.
And
Can't picture you serving anyone.
he points up at the chandelier and says, "My powers are connected to the greater structure, the grid of this tower, temple, this dark monument, so to speak. There are various nodes from which these powers are concentrated, and they help keep the lights on and traps going. The brilliant thing about Earthamon is all of these nodes, completely independent. They extract from similar power sources, but none of the individual chambers are in communication. So even if the entire tower wanted to rise up, they'd have no one to ally with.
I'm just flittering around the room looking at his stuff while this is happening.
Go ahead and make
Is
an
there any way to-
investigation check, or investigation check.
16.
Is there any way to... Sorry.
So you notice a few things. There appears to be a two-handled, like, jug that you think is filled with unholy water. A couple of sacrificial daggers on a dresser. You also notice what appear to be a string of shadowy beads
Ew.
on a nightstand.
Ew.
That's about it. There is another way out besides the way you came, but just one door, and it is similar to the previous one, only you can see that there are different boards that have been jammed into it and snapped off.
Into what?
Into the door frame, sort of the entryway, as if someone's tried to prevent it from being opened. Presumably this demon creature. They sort of
I
look
say
over
we
you
Can I
demurely.
ask... Can I ask if there's any way to disconnect these nodes? Any way to tamper with them?
And the creature says, well, it sounds as if you've already, or someone has already disconnected one. And it looks up toward the chandelier. And all of you, or at least collectively, you're intelligent enough to remember that the chandelier in the entryway room fell into the Elder Wand and was destroyed. And you think, just with your basic intelligence and talking it out, that the power source Alpha may have been that chandelier.
Oh. Final question. Do you have a name?
And the creature smiles rather widely, showing their teeth, which you can see have fangs similar to yours. And they say, you can call me Damien.
Well, it was a pleasure talking to you, Damien. But we must be on our way.
Yes, well, if you do insist on continuing ahead as such, please use the door in the hallway.
Be sure to wash your gross sex cult beads. Bye.
I want a room like this. Blake's gonna say his shoes. Oh god, her
As-
dad's there.
As you leave, yeah, Alistair.
He says, I've seen your room. It is worse.
Oh god!
As you're leaving, Elsha lets go of her mace, which she had gripped the whole time.
Oh shit. Cool.
She's a cleric. She's full of prejudice.
Yeah. I forget sometimes.
And the group of you, Scooby-Doo, crawl or fall back into the main hallway. The door closes behind you.
Well, that was
Vernica
informative.
says, hey, so where is that Leo anyways? Where's that snake?
He's on my person, right here. And
The
Blake's
buff
gonna
guy?
check where Leo is.
Yeah, why is he
Yeah,
a snake? He was really buff when I met him.
It's always been a snake. That was the exception.
Yeah.
Not from my perception.
Is
And
Leo here?
Copernicus looks over to Elsha and says, I think that if we're gonna get through this dungeon, we need to banish that snake. At least for the time being, we've got to send it back the elemental plane from whence it came.
Why are we discussing this now?
Yeah.
And Copernicus says, fine, you know what? We'll put it on the back burner.
We will. We
No,
will.
I don't think that's the point she was making. I think the point she was making is why didn't you bring this up sooner if it was so important?
Copernicus says, well, I was thinking about it during our sleep, but then there was a mind flare, and I didn't get the chance to... We've been busy paying off your
Let's
debts.
Put it on the back burner.
Excuse me. I don't think you know what the shit you're talking about, little man, because we were about to have our ticket out of here thanks to my debts. So,
Hey,
fuck off.
I paid 200 gold for that. Okay, our debts. It's. You still have yours.
I got my eye on
Anyway.
you, you little green shit. What color are you?
It's be red.
Copernicus is
Red. I'm colorblind. I'm a fairy. I see 1,000 more colors than you'll ever perceive.
Cool. Blake's gonna go to the other door and freak it open.
That door is unlocked, and
Cool.
when you get inside, you can see in the corner, snuggling on a
Aw.
down feather bed, what appears to be another mind flayer and a curious tentacled creature. I'll just include it in the chat. It looks sort of like Beholder, except it's got eyes that are mute colored, and they are, yeah, just like snuggling in bed
Weird.
together.
Aww.
Did they notice us?
That's disgusting.
Copernicus says, yeah, that's pretty gross.
I hate mind flayers, man.
Hey.
No offense. No offense to them. I just don't like the brain eating.
No,
It's
you're
freaky.
right. You're right. I guess I do only know the one nice one.
Do we think they're awake?
You can see that there appears to be a canopy over the bed. At the edge of it, there is a chest. There's a small bookshelf overlooking a desk with papers on it. And there's also a doorway right to the left when you get in. And you can hear... and there's another doorway that looks like it's on the opposite end of the room. But it looks like it's got a dresser in front of it. Effectively blocked.
I don't
We
want
should
to deal
go
with
to the
these
left
kids.
door.
Hey, check this out. Check this out. Do we want to go through the door behind the dresser? Does that seem like a cool door? Is that the door
Does
we
seem
want to
like a
go
cool
through?
door,
Okay,
yeah.
cool. I got this. And I cast a levitate on the dresser to slowly
Cool.
just move it aside and lightly.
Yeah, it just goes up over
Yeah.
the door frame and fits kind of snugly in that space.
I don't have to do this. Let's go.
Nice going,
And
little dude.
can we just get everyone to make stealth checks as you pass through this room?
No. Oh, that's not bad.
Nat 20. 27.
Arnicus rolls a 15 on the die, and Elsha rolls a 19.
31.
Hell yeah, I got an 18,
Wow.
which is good for pocket.
Yeah. Yeah, so all of you do really well. And as you are closing the door and the dresser drawer comes down, you can hear the Mind Flayer say, half asleep, "Safe travels, adventurer."
Oh god. Fuck.
That was ominous.
Did I just waste a spell slot?
Thank you, buddy. Cool. What do we see on the other side of the door? Are we in another corridor or in a room?
Yes, it is another hallway, and you can see that it looks like there are um, increasingly charred walls that get darker and more intense as you go further down the hallway. And you can see in the ashes, various persons have written, "Help me, oh God, help," and things like that.
This is horrifying.
I want a room like this.
And then once you get to the
Uh.
doorway, it's like there are smudged, scrawled handprints. You can see traces of blood where people have scratched into the walls.
Is there any way we could tell what's caused all these ashes? Like, it says some sort of magic or.
You're not sure immediately?
Okay.
Do we see any inscriptions on the walls that could like work out what it is? Like help me fire demon or something if we inspect hard enough.
Also, I'm going to raise my rod of alertness and cast detect. Would it be more prudent to look for magics, poisons, or Fey Fiend Undead, you think?
Magic?
I'm gonna detect magic with my rod of alertness.
You do detect the presence of magic. You think that it might be necromancy or something like that?
Is there a chandelier in this room? Or anything
So
that looks
you're
like
in
a
a
node?
you're in a hallways still. And you
Oh, I can cast all of these. I can cast them all. So I do detect magic, detect poison and disease, and detect evil and good.
you do detect the presence of evil. And like I said, there's necromantic magic.
So I know if it's an aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead, and where it's located.
There is an evil undead on the other side of this doorway. You think that they might be involved in some kind of dark magics.
Mm-hmm. I
Elsha
say, yep,
says,
gross dead things that are not dead anymore over there.
I think that it's time to bring the fight to this evil.
Fight?
Andrew. Maybe they'll be cool, like the last one. Either way, weapons up.
Wait. Yeah, okay. So you're saying this is gonna go like balls to the wall right when we go in?
Well, we know how to disable the power source.
I
We won't
just
swing
That's
first,
something.
I just need to know so I can better prepare myself.
Well, it's either
We
that
won't-
or we go backwards and deal with the Mind Flayer
Okay.
and whatever that thing was.
Okay, just give me
No.
a and I'm gonna cast Summon Fey and make. I haven't thought about this before, but I'm gonna make just a second me, but it's more like wearing armor and is all like triumphant and heroic.
Cool. How long does it take to cast Summon
An
Fae?
action.
Amazing. Yeah, so you zing, and there's another little pocket bing with armor.
It doesn't talk.
Uh,
I don't want to concentrate on all that.
And it just
Off pocket.
It's not much buffer.
I still like that this is something that's come up in the last 2 sessions. Just like, what if we made them super buff? All of our himbo energy.
Oh yeah.
All right, he'll do my fighting. I don't fight.
And Elsha attempts to crack through the door, which you can see is slightly stuck with her mace.
Blake will give a hand.
And she rolls a
sure.
natural 20.
Oh.
She just pushes you into the wall and slams through it. And you can see another, or you think that it might be the same sacrificial chamber that you were in previously, only the ground is covered in bones, way more bones than there were. And at the center of the table, there is a tall skeletal figure in these ornate robes with a kind of helm with a little snake head at the top of their head. They're holding a scepter, and there are 12 cultists bowing down around them as they sort of sing-song their way through praises of Bane. And these sacrifices are for the Black Hand, the denizens of evil across the multiverse, from the dread plains of Banehold, domination and ruin to the innocents. And Elsha says, "Stop right there!" And let's roll initiative.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go.
23.
Just a 20.
Elsha rolls a natural 20 on her initiative roll. She's in it.
23.
And Copernicus rolled a natural 1. Amazing. $23 for Pocket. And 13 for Russo. Let me just do the enemies.
What about Alistair?
Alistair also, yes. But that was a roll
He has
for
just
Cultist.
been silently fuming at putting up the indignation of traveling with his daughter's adventuring party.
Yeah,
And a
he's just
vampire.
been kind of disapprovingly staring you all down.
He's like, this makes a whole lot of sense. Just watching this. This makes a lot of sense.
Half of them died, as expected.
As I said, makes a whole lot of sense.
Silently judgy.
And the death clock rolls a natural 20.
Diddly ding dong death clock. Diddly ding dong death clock.
I'll put a picture in there.
I'm ticking for
Uh-oh.
the death clock, death clock.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh.
He's an icy man.
Yep, let me just get their initiative modifier. Which is a 3. Holy fuck. Cool.
Ruh-roh.
Could you do another initiative roll, Pocket?
Why? Yes.
You're gonna roll off against the death block.
We'll check this out. How does a 25 sound?
It sounds like you're gonna go first.
So yeah.
What do you do?
So yeah, we come in, we see all these guys, and I say,
Yeah, it's like a 40 by 20 foot room.
Yeah.
There's a de-elevated kind of space with a summoning table in the center of it. You can see necrotic energy flowing from the scepter and the sacrificial knife and fresh corpses.
I say,
Sort of still shaking on the table.
oh hey man, what's going on? And I cast Charm Monster on the Deathlock. It
Very
needs to
good.
make a Wisdom saving throw versus 17.
It fails and
I
says, "Oh, hello.
What's up, man? It's me, Pocket. What was your name again?
Oh, my name is Distempior.
This. What's up, man? Look, why are we here? What do we need to do with the power thingy? I got him under my thumb right now. Don't hurt him. I say
We're
to the
just
party.
passing through.
I think last time we just shot it. Oh,
We're
and we
trying
froze
to
it with
get-
ice.
Elsha
We don't
says
need
we're
to
trying
do
to get to
more.
Earthamon. We need to get to Earthamon.
Right, Bud. Hey, Bud, could you point us in the in Earthamon's way? We'll be out of your hair.
And the creature looks over at the other door, which you can see also has several wooden beams haphazardly put into the door frame area. And it says, "Oh, look, you can always stay and pay your respects to the dread evil Bane."
Check this out. I respect you. All right, let's cool. Let's go.
These beams like nailed down, or
It looks like they're just kind of haphazardly jammed in, and that it wouldn't take more than an action for any of you to pull them, break them.
I have a crowbar.
We have hands.
So yeah.
Hey, you
Yes.
mind if we take these beams off?
And the Deathlock says, "Well, if you want to deal with the drow, that's on you."
Yeah, we'll deal with them for you. Don't worry about it. Free of cost. We're cool.
And
So I guess
the
yeah, that is,
Deathlock says, "All hail the Black Hand."
all hail the
dude."
Black Hand. Say it. Just fucking say it.
Woo! Woo!
Oh, hail the
Elsha,
Black Hand.
all hail. I can't say it.
Just mouth it. Just mouth it. I'll say it for you.
She,
All hail the Black Hand. But yeah, that's gonna be my turn. I use Charm Monster. I think it's a pretty swell, powerful spell. I hope it works out for us. Let me just double check my bonus actions. Nothing. I don't. Yep. That's my turn, and I'm just gonna flutter to up to the ceiling and towards the door with my hands praising the Black One's hands.
Yep, and that's what you do. It is now Elsha's turn.
Cool
She's gonna
it.
come.
Don't hurt
She's
him.
she's gonna walk up toward the door, and you can see that the cultists are all stymied. Some of them are still bowed down. Some of them have begun to turn and are looking at you with disgust or
Yeah, they're like
curiosity.
looking up from their like forehead to the ground bows.
You can see that some of them have black smudges over their face, or it looks like ichor has been caught onto it. They're a bit gruesome. And Elsha comes up to the boards and uses her action to pull them out. And she sort of waves over. It's Blake Sunny's turn.
She's gonna go over and she's going to, if the door is openable, like, hold it open, but wait for the guys. You know, she's gonna be the last one to leave. She's just holding the door open for everyone, all her friends.
And her father.
Yeah, you can see that this
Oh, my friends
a
and my
slightly
father.
yeah, a slightly bigger room. It's about 50 foot by 70 foot. There are several large pillars that are erected in it, and a slight fogginess. It's rather dark. you can see that there is a makeshift fire pit, and 3 drow are sitting next to it playing cards in the center of this room. It is now Ruzo's turn.
Am I at the door? Can I go to the door?
Yes, you can go to the door.
All hail the Black Hand. And I just sort of like shuffle to the door.
Oh. I also forgot about my little face spirit. His turn was immediately after mine, and what he would have done was just kind of flitter by one of the cultists who had the most disgusted look on their face,
Yeah.
and then use his mirthful ability and tickle him on the nose. And they need to make a DC 17 Wisdom save as well, or be charmed.
They also fail. So their eyes, and they do some like signage at the rest of them, and they're like, yeah.
See, that guy gets
You
it.
go.
All hail the Black Hand.
You go.
And you
You
can see that the
go.
rest of the cultists are like at ease because of this, which is a good use of a turn. It is now the cultists' turn, and they are going to do the same, like Black Hand, all hail motions at you. Yeah, they sort of do like a little wave
Vogue.
that goes through them. Then it's Alistair's turn. He rolls his eyes with his bonus action, and
What a build.
says, "Oh, Blake, Sonny. Well, it's not the way I would have gone through this."
Like, Sonny didn't do shit, it was me.
Exactly. And he
He like gives you a glare as he walks through the door.
haughtily walks past, not acknowledging the Deathlock or any of them. The Deathlock's still like, good one, bud. It's now Copernicus's turn. He is also just like, Black Hand, all hail.
Just go through the door before you fuck this up.
Cool. And yeah, all of you get in. You close the door behind you. You can see the 2 of the drow, or the 3 drow, are looking up at you, but they're still mostly just getting on with their card game. And
Yo.
they say, "Oh, well, it looks like you've gotten through that one rather well."
Thank you.
There's a woman
Question
who
mark?
is in robes who addresses you, and 2 other ones who stare at you without words.
What you playing?
Oh, well, yeah.
We're playing 4-card shuffle.
Hmm.
Yes. Best
Well,
hands of
got it.
4.
Hmm.
Who's winning?
Why are we
And,
small talking them? Which way is to Earthamon?
I want to play cards.
I don't think Elsha would be very happy about that. I was gonna say, but then I thought about Elsha, and
They say that that door there, the locked one, it's jammed and locked, but just continue going up through the castle, and eventually
I'm sorry. Run that back by us again. It's what and what?
there's this door. It's locked.
Oh
and
yeah.
stuck.
Blake, I think I handled the last one. Do you want to do this one?
Sure. You can see my my magic spell, and Blake will cast hit the door really hard. Wait, she'll double check before she swings. You don't mind if I, get this, right, guys?
Just give me 1 second.
Cell phone.
We're being so nice to everyone. It's like, can I chop this door down? Do you mind?
This has to be the nicest dungeon we've been in.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, aside from the fact we lost 2 people, but
Oh yeah. Well, that wasn't even like a dungeon trap. That was just like the loot.
Yeah.
The loot has been the most
That was
lethal
that was
thing in
to a
this game.
cursed item in themselves.
Yeah. Oh man. That's like an inverse mimic. I kind of like it.
I'm rolling my proportionally sized dice. Because I'm small. So the dice are bigger. Here's a regular sized d20. And here's this one.
Oh my god. That looks heavy too.
Almost dropped it on the fucking tile.
No! I'll break out the Derek dice.
Look at this
The dice
badass
Derek
keychain one of my coworkers up at the bar got me from Hot Topic. The little
got. So cute!
little d20.
Oh.
Fuck yeah!
Yeah.
I don't have that, but I have a skull jar that's full of dice. And I
Nice.
like it. And it holds the heavy dice, which Derek got me.
Hell yeah.
Could break a window with these things.
I could break a skull with these things.
Yeah, I've seen the size. David and Goliath moment, but D20s.
I think the camera does it justice.
And fun just to roll around like those stress balls.
I've been told to roll to hit.
Thank you for all of your patience.
Very fun.
Yes, you smash through the door and comes into a larger, empty room. Or what appears to be a longer and empty room. It's stone. It's long. It would be something like a hallway, but it's too unwieldy. You're not sure what the purposes of this room might be. There are essentially
Music's too intense.
so from the way that you've come in, there are two archways in the same direction going to the south. It appears like there's one doorway to the east of you and one doorway to the north. But they're both plain doors.
Can we see any elevation? Because we were told to go up through the castle. Anything seemed to go upwards.
I think that the implication was that you were gonna go in like the northerly direction. There's not a difference of elevation at this point in the castle.
Cool. Let's go north.
Lead the way.
Hell yeah.
Hold
We
on.
continue.
Wait, hold on. Let me just do a little. And I shake my rod of alertness at both the doors, detecting magic, evil, good, poison, and disease.
Nice rod, dude.
It's pretty good. I could do this all day.
Your rod is able to detect the presence of an aberration on the other side of the wall. It is evil aligned.
Just to clarify, Tech Good and Evil is not about alignment, it's about creature type. They've kind of thrown away the alignment thing. But yeah, just so you know. So there's an Uki on the other side of that one.
Is that the way we're going?
That's up to you. Is that the way out?
We're going north. Is that the northern
Yeah,
door?
this would be the way.
Okay. Well, get your game faces on, guys. We're gonna have to have another nice conversation with someone who I'm sure is happy to see us.
And if it's just like the one or whatever, I'm gonna let y'all handle it. But that was a lot of guys back there, so that's why I popped the leg out. You know what I mean?
I appreciate it, dude. Good thinking.
Elsha says there are many ways to defeat evil.
Okay.
Copernicus
You
sees
say the
And with that
word.
token of
You say
wisdom,
a
let's
lot
press
of weird
forward.
stuff.
Yeah.
Stuff. And yeah, you continue forward. You smash through the doorway, and you can see what looks like another beholder. It's got slightly lighter orange skin. It's like a little floating eye with eye stalks coming off of it. And this one has a kind of almost not quite detached, but semi-detachable, garish. That's the word of the day. Mouth. I will just go ahead and put a picture. It's easier to explain that way. And it sees all of you, and its eyes frantically bobble in your direction. It says, "Ow! Intruders!
You're cool. You're cool.
What are you doing here?" And this is a
Alright,
rather
guy,
large
calm
room.
down.
It's about 100-foot square. There are various pillars in it. It looks as if, from where you're standing, there are 2 doorways leading out. But the creature says, "It's a code blue. You're not supposed to be here.
Whoa. We're cool. We're cool.
No, you're not cool, or else you wouldn't be here in a code blue. Oh, I should not attack all of you.
We're just here to check up. We're just here to check on everyone, okay? We heard there's some real suspicious people looking around.
No, you're the suspicious people. I can just tell.
You're not suspicious. Look. She's gonna point to everyone but Elsha, like. We even have a vampire. Like, we're cool. We love Earthamon. He's sick.
Make a deception check.
Oh, why did I start speaking?
I thought I had the
Can
last
I
one handled. I
boost-
thought it
can
was
I help
somebody.
this?
I thought it was somebody else's turn to do something.
Nat 20, but it's still a 19 because I have -1.
They also roll a natural 20, actually. And they say, no, I don't believe you.
Can I help out?
And
I mean, it couldn't get any better.
yeah, they
Yeah.
shoot out one of their eyes at random at one of you at random. So let's see how many are there. Elsha, Copernicus, Alistair,
My
Sunny, Ruzo, Pocket.
and my summon.
Yeah.
Does Leo
We
count?
outnumber this guy.
No. It's actually Pocket. Or no. Who is it? Ruzo.
Alistair.
Alistair?
I thought you said Alistair before Pocket. I could be wrong. It's up to you.
Yes, I think that's right.
I beg your pardon.
Hey, not cool. Don't eyeball my dad.
They shoot a ray at your dad, and you can see he has like a utility belt with several vials of holy water, and they fall to the ground and just char into dust. He says, "My holy water!" And
You've
let's
done it now.
go ahead and roll initiative.
But I had such a good one.
I love that. Why are my rolls so bad for initiative? 16.
Non-nat roll 20. I have advantage and +7 on my initiatives.
I got 5, and that was a natural 1.
Oof.
Okay, I just need Copernicus, Alistair, and Elsha.
Imagine running a D&D campaign where there are no NPCs in the party.
Could not be this game.
Fair enough. It's not something that I do on purpose. It's now Pocket's turn.
Alright. I'm... No, not yet.
The creature is about 45 feet away from you.
I will cast. So I am going to. So how big is this room again? And are there pillars?
It's about 100-foot square, and there are at least 6 pillars that are around the creature.
All right. So, and how tall is the room?
We'll say that the room is at least 40 foot tall.
Okay. So I'm gonna go hide up and behind one of the pillars, and then poke my head out and cast Fairy Fire on him. So I'm gonna poke my head out and blow some fairy dust, some pocket fans, and I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire on him. He needs to make a Dex saving throw.
Yes, it
Versus
rolls
17.
a 5.
So yeah,
and
he's
says,
gonna
Ow, my eyes!
he's gonna shine in my patented pocket purple.
I knew that you guys weren't really Phantom Earthmon!
So yeah, and I'm gonna stay out of its line of sight behind one of the pillars, hopefully granting full or some cover.
At least partial protection.
And then, one sec. Where to go? And then I'm gonna yell, "Get him, Rusty!" And my face spirit's gonna zoom in at the creature.
Its eyes begin to focus in on this little fairy.
Let me see. It shares my initiative count, takes a turn immediately afterwards. Oh, cool, and it just has this whole turn. So, okay. So it comes in, and it makes 2 attacks with this little glowing fey rapier. Nice, not bad. Rolling... Actually, that's awesome. Rolling a non-natural 20 and a 23 to hit.
Those both hit.
Dealing... 1d6 plus 3 plus a spell's level piercing damage plus 1d6 force damage. Oh my god. Plus spells levels. Spells level. Okay, so that's plus 4 plus 7. It's 14. Holy shit, these guys are strong. Dealing a total of 10, 12, 14, 26 damage.
Wow, okay. And yeah, when your fairy counterpart pierces into the creature, almost like coughing.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I misread this. It's not, it's 16.
Okay, that's fine. Nonetheless, there are several discharges of rather vile-smelling gas that burst from the creature when it is attacked, and the smell of rotting corpse carries into the room. It's now Blake Sunny's turn.
Oh, it actually has a bonus action.
Oh, go ahead.
It's going to cast a a 5-foot cube of darkness around to like the creature. So it's like it's like in this cube, just like right there, but it can't see shit.
Yeah.
Oh. Right, so, since it's my turn, what exactly happened to Alistair? Was he hit with just an eyeball? That's like latched onto him.
An eye beam that
Oh, shoot, and
only
it broke the holy water.
temporarily. Yeah, it seemed to be focused on his magic items. Like it didn't actually attack him. It focused like it destroyed his holy water that was attached to his belt.
Okay, cool. In that case, Blake's gonna do the smart thing and just run up and hit this thing a whole bunch inside its darkness cube. She's gonna try and
Yep.
maneuver so she's not dead in front of it as well.
Sounds good.
Big rages, big pages. Let's fucking go. Wow, it's in darkness. I'm gonna attack with the recklessly, so I'm gonna have bonuses, but so does it. 28 to hit. Actually, no, 23 to hit because I'm using the plus 10 damage.
Yeah, your attack rolls would have advantage anyways.
Sick. So does 23 hit.
23 does hit, yes.
Beautiful. That's one. And does 26 hit? Oh wait, why am I asking? Sorry, my brain. Cool. So on the first one we got... Okay, 25 damage.
Okay.
And the second one we got... Oh, just really low 12 damage. But it also takes a bunch of necrotic. Just 6 more necrotic.
Yeah,
Really cat.
and even more of this putrid gas begins to burst from the creature as its garish green blood starts spurting out of it. And
Oh,
it says, Arthemon would never do this to me!
You attacked us first, dickhead! Arthurmon doesn't need a guard dog like you.
Is that your turn, Blake Sunny?
Yeah.
So it is the case that attack rolls against you
Advantage.
have advantage, yeah?
But he's also in darkness, so I'm not entirely sure if that, like...
Well, it can just move.
It's a
Evens out.
small cube, yeah, it moves out. And it is going to attempt to it's going to attempt to bite you yeah, twice.
Do it!
First one is a natural 20 for a
Oh.
26.
That hits! Wait,
That
426
is,
damage.
28 points of piercing damage.
I resist.
Yep. And then another a bite for 23 to hit.
That also hits.
Yep, and this one only does 14 points of piercing damage as it
7.
noms into you, looking frantically around.
Bro, stop biting me. You're weird.
And says, I said I was gonna eat you.
You're doing a shitty job of it.
Copernicus's turn. Copernicus doesn't really know what to do. What's the difference now or ever? And they are going to cast magic missile. Yeah. they. I think they can upcast it. It doesn't say so here, but let's say that they cast it at a slightly higher level, level 2. And so, 4 discharges of energy shoot off toward the creature, doing. Oh, very good. Doing 14 points of damage as more gassy fumes burst from it. And it is now Alistair's turn. Alistair is going to pull out a javelin and then run up along the side of one of the pillars deftly, and then attempt to dive into this creature just outside of the darkness. Which it hits. It does a boatload of extra damage because of the dive attack. Doing 31 points of damage to the creature, which very nearly kills it. You can see that it cuts off half of its eye stalks and just dives in with its javelin. Then comes back for the second attack. Rolling
That's
a
my
natural
old man.
20.
Oh, wow.
That's my pops.
And yeah, you can see that it pierces straight through, impaling the creature on its javelin. And with its last breath, the creature focuses its 3 remaining eyes on Alistair, and there's a discharge of magic. And Alistair is pushed back by the force of it, taking a little bit of damage, but not enough to phase him.
Imagine it's one of those things where he just like holds his ground and his feet slide back across, like leaving marks. He's
One
like,
of the pillars falls down, but Alistair manages to hold himself up.
Big intro to Alistair Sonny.
And we're out of initiative.
No, he's been here the whole
Well,
time.
that was a real team effort, guys.
The first
I
time
think
he
we did good.
steps up to do anything.
Copernicus, I love the magic missiles, man. You surprise me every time.
And Copernicus says, "Oh, well, everyone knows that spell."
Actually, I don't.
Oh. And
I don't like. As I said, I don't do much fighting.
Yeah, but you hold your own. That's what we like. Cool. Let's see if he had anything good on him and Boogie.
Where?
I don't like the smell.
The thing doesn't have any pockets.
yeah, you notice that. Make an investigation check.
I think Blake was more referring to the room, but she did phrase it weird. Oh no.
20 natural 20, so it's a 29 for my investigation.
Okay, good.
Very good.
Do not look at Blake's roll.
You are able to notice
What's this? I'm just like pulling out drawers and zipping around and looking at everything real fast.
Inside of the rubble, you are able to find what looks like a bottle of exotic wine.
Ooh.
It looks like a very rare vintage. It is the name of the wine is Oberon's Choice.
Guys, look! I found this bottle of wine. Like holding it up above my head. It's like, you know, I'm only a foot tall.
Oh, I bet he was a bad drunk.
Didn't we hear Oberon before in the intercom?
He's the king of the Fae. Also, they use his name as a code word. It's weird.
Yeah.
Veronica says that does sound weird.
Do you have anything to do with that, little dude?
Excuse me?
Maybe they would just be like Oberon because they saw a fairy, you know?
Maybe. It's a little...
Maybe.
It's kind of a blanket to throw across an entire race of people, but... I'm from Sigil, by the way.
You know. I'm not saying... Blake is just getting obviously flustered by this, and it's like, no, I'm cool. My friend's a fairy.
I swear I'm cool.
Yeah. Yeah, cool. If the wine's all we find, then I think we can move on.
I throw the wine into my bag of holding. Oh,
Cool. Just
by the way, they added the feature on D&D Beyond that you can actually put items into your various containers and backpacks and bags of holding and stuff. You can actually put things into different inventories now.
I need to sort that.
Yeah, you just click on the item, and then at the bottom there's a move button, and you select move to yada yada.
Very cool. Yeah, so you find that in the rubble. You're not exactly sure what its value is, but it seems like a rather odd find.
What's it? So one more time, what's it say on the bottle?
Oberon's Choice.
Does it have a year or like some sort of vintage?
It doesn't have a vintage label.
Right on. Your camera's all black, by the way. Oh, never mind. That's just on my phone.
Oh ho.
There we go.
Right.
Did we lose Russo?
Wait.
Screen just went black and then came back. I don't know what happened.
Oh. Yeah,
Weird.
same happened. Discord bugged. Whose turn is it? Oh wait, no, we're done.
We're out of initiative.
Yep.
And Copernicus says, "Holy cow, Alistair! Wow, I feel like a clueless. I had no idea."
You fucking kidding me? It's pretty cool to see a living legend in action.
That's my pops.
Yeah,
Right.
we know.
Faster.
You don't have to like say it. We know.
It's even better when we're not on the receiving end of it. And I'll go to whatever door is in this room.
Was he
There are
around when you
two
lost your
doors,
last two friends?
One to the left and one going straight ahead.
Straight?
I say straight because we'd still be going north that way then. So yeah.
Okay.
Pockets whistling this tune.
Interesting.
After a while, Blake
Um,
starts doing the beat. Like, bah, bah, bah.
So, who is gonna go up to? There's another. So this door. It looks like it's stuck, but it's no more stuck than some of the other ones. You think that they're simple or weak wooden beams on the other side of it holding it.
You do it. It doesn't cost you anything to do
yeah.
it.
I think Blake's the designated walking.
Or let Russo do it.
Okay.
Oh, is it jammed or is it locked? It's jammed, isn't it?
It's jammed. Yes, stuck.
Okay, I will get out the long sword and
Nice.
slash at it then.
Fast
Make your
Spatorian
attack roll.
green steel longsword.
It's 16 to hit.
Which does hit.
And damage. 12 damage.
Cool. So you smash through the door. When you push it open, you can see that there is there's some kind of discharge of a liquid, and it's like it's happening in slow motion. Something sprays in your direction. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh yeah, Russo's got that spidey sense.
Yeah.
Got a 10.
Well, let's see. Let's make sure you don't have some sort of badass rogue ability we're missing.
I think also as a downfire, you might be okay with acid, but I'm not entirely sure about that.
Oof.
One sec. Russo, Vuzo. Features.
Unless there is
Attacker. Evasion. When you're
Yeah.
subjected to an attack that makes a dex save, you only take half
you
damage.
still take half damage, but it will be half of 14 points of acid damage, as you only are partially able to duck out of the way because of your insight, your roguish insight.
Whoa!
You can see along the walls of this building, or of this room, I should say, are what appear to be various scenes of revelry and debauchery. There are humanoid figures who appear to be dancing, gallivanting, and or sexing it up with demons, devils, succubi, and incubi of various sorts. Lavish bacchanals are depicted on the walls in a rusted red and black sort of mural fresco, what have you. There appears to be an archway with a dim light coming from it, and another doorway further to the right.
I want to do my Rod of Alertness. The whole shebang. Magic, Fae,
Okay.
Fiend, Celestial, Elemental, Fae, Undead.
You detect the presence of Fae, and when you go
Hey.
up to the archway, you're able to see 3 more
Huh?
drow. It looks like they're
They're
not the same ones that you saw previously. They're sort of pacing around in a similar room, to be fair. It's a 50-foot by 70-foot room, several pillars, sparsely decorated.
They come off as Fae to me?
They are Fae, technically.
Drow aren't. Are they?
It says they're humans.
They're just
here.
humans. They're just people.
Elf.
They're just elves. Elves aren't
It's
Fae.
a type of elf. Elves are Fae.
Not okay. Sorry.
They have Fae ancestry.
Right. Gotcha. I'm thinking of mechanics, but I get it. Oh, more drow.
Yep.
Hmm. Okay. And is that the way we're heading? Sorry, I lost track of the last set of directions.
It
Forward was
does
still the way.
seem that is the way forward. They're both the way forward. One is just an arched hallway, and the other one is another stuck doorway.
Oh. Hmm. I like my
Doorway?
stuck doorways.
Well, now it's one of the other people's turns. We've got a door rotation going, so Elsha, Copernicus, Mr. Sunny.
So I think it must be Copernicus's turn.
Yeah, bro. Show us what you got. Don't use the wand.
Copernicus says, "Oh well, I guess that if it's my turn, if you say so." And
I do.
He sort of twirls his fingers, and lightning begins to discharge from his hands. He says, "Ah!" And actually does okay. There's lightning that shocks against the door, but it's not very effective. It's like kind of zaps into it, and he says, "Oh fuck! I'll try again."
We said open it, not loosen it.
And he shoots off lightning from his hands again, and the door flies off its hinges. Oh, it took me a couple tries, but
Yeah, we saw.
Flashy.
You rock, dude. Nice.
you can see that there's a faded tapestry along the side of this room as you're coming in. In the center of it, it looks like there is. You think that it looks like the top part of a chute, maybe the same chute that you saw in the room with the beholder, or something similar. There's another doorway going out to the left.
Getting pretty sick of all these rooms.
Copernicus says, "This is a huge tower. I don't really appreciate it
It
from the
really
outside.
is.
There's a lot going on here."
How do we know we're not going around in circles? The rooms keep shuffling.
This does look a little bit similar to places we've been before. There wasn't this tapestry here. And you think that you can vaguely make out humanoid figures on the tapestry, but they're faded, long faded.
We'll have a little inspection of it. Just curiously.
Make an investigation check or a history check if you prefer.
12?
25.
22.
And Ruzo, with your advantages, your general knowledge of arcane history or what have you, your intuition tells you that these are some kind of primal deities. Given the background details that you can see, it looks like they're standing in a starscape or in an abyssal void. With your phenomenal rolls, you're not sure if this is a creation scene or something to the equivalent, but you think that this is some kind of depiction of primal deity or multiple primal deities. Probably a man and a woman, although the gender situation is a bit ambiguous because of the faded nature of this.
I'll relay this to the others.
What's behind it?
And you check behind it, and you are able to see another doorway.
This is new.
Yeah. Never seen a hidden doorway
Does this
around here
does
before.
this tapestry look valuable?
You don't think that it's in good enough condition to sell.
Let's go through the door.
Is this another jam doorway, or is it just unlocked or locked?
You find that the doorway is opened, unlocked. When you get into the hallway, there's a sound of howling or moaning.
Okay, you're up.
And immediately in front of you, it looks like there's a staircase leading downward. The hallway also goes to the right through an arched passageway in what looks like another empty room. You're not quite able to tell what the purpose of it is, though.
We don't go down. All I'm saying.
Okay. Just
Cool.
heads up. I'm gonna head off in the next 20 minutes or so.
Yeah, that's fine. We're just about to be getting to the point.
So this
the
room
right, then.
that's empty, is it dead end or
You can see that there's another doorway at the end of it.
Okay. Yeah, I guess we'll go through, huh?
Cool. So you step in through that archway, and you find yourself in what looks like a simple alchemical lab, and there are various graduated cylinders, bubbling liquids in glasses on little Bunsen burners and stuff like that. Alchemical components scattered around the space, a few dusty tomes. You notice a notebook on the table, kind of spread out, that just has, if it's meant to be, it's up to me, repeated over and over and over and over and over again. And there, as you enter into the room, portcullis falls into the archway, and you hear a voice over the intercom. It says, "You've fallen into the chambers of Dumas, suckers. I'm coming for you." And that's where we're gonna have to stop.
Is that in the copy, do you think? Do you
Nice.
think he's like reading out of his manual? Suckers, I'm coming for
Suckers.
you. Very
We'll
cool.
have to find out next time.
I'm
We
excited
will.
to
That was a
meet.
really fun session.
I'm excited to meet
Yeah.
Travis's new character next time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be an interesting. It'll be an interesting one.
Wonder who it could be.
We haven't solidified it, but we sort of have a working idea of what it's going to be. I think that you're all in for quite a treat.
Hell yeah.
Looking forward to it.
He's
But,
gonna play Leo. I'm calling it. He's gonna be playing Leo.
Fuck yeah.
We'll see.
He's gonna
I
be
will
playing
say
a
that
Yuan-Ti
It may be
sorcerer.
a familiar face.
A Yuan-Ti sorcerer. That's my guess. My money's on a Yuan-Ti sorcerer.
We'll set up a bracket. Until then, thank you all for joining us, and we'll see you again soon, guys. Bye.